Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we are going to Dezerland Auto Museum and see what cool Hollywood cars and rare cars they have inside. So let's go ahead inside. Okay, so we're going to go right inside here. So this museum is huge. And this just gives you an idea of how big it is. And here's the layout map of the museum. So we will be going through the whole museum today. And of course we're greeted by the Mystery Machine. That's really cool. And the Thunderbird's pink Cadillac. That's pretty neat. I like the roof. Alright. Just keep walking through here. A lot of famous cars. A lot of super rare cars too. To give you an idea how big this place is, it's about 850,000 square feet and there's approximately 2,000 cars. That's a lot of cars. Here's Marilyn Monroe. She's got her own car. Of course she didn't own this, you know that, right? There she is, she's still alive. Okay, so now we're going to go through the actual museum. That was just the outside of the museum, so this is the actual inside. So let's go ahead and tour the museum here. And there's a lot of different rooms of cars, different themes. So we're going to enter here. This is the 1920s era. There's Laurel and Hardy. So we'll keep walking through here. Let's see what other really cool cars we can see today. And again, there's 2,000 different vehicles. That's a lot of vehicles to cover here. This one's riddled with bullets. And yeah, there's a lot to cover here. It's like a lot of walking, so definitely bring your good walking shoes. And this was a shopping mall back in the day. It was turned into a auto park or a auto museum, and it's owned by Michael Dezer. So you can see his awesome collection here. And this really caught my eye. This is an actual model of a cruise ship. Look at that. That's really neat. Yeah, I like these cruise ship models. I have a few tiny ones myself at home. So, but it's always really neat to see them like big models like that. And over here is the Black Beauty, the Green Hornet car. I want to say this is from the movie, not the TV show. It's still really cool to see. Nice looking car. Yeah, I wonder where the real car is from the TV show, the one that Bruce Lee drove. Share your thoughts in the comments about that. I want to know where that car is. I would love to try to hunt it down at some point. And this is the Christine car. Movie icon. There's a really cool green Studebaker. And this was used as a movie car. Here's the famous Dukes of Hazzard cars and Jeep, Daisy Duke's Jeep. Now this one's from the movie. So that's from the later Dukes of Hazzard's movie. And here's the Hazard County police car. And I believe going back to the other museums, I believe Volo has one of the original TV show Dukes of Hazzard cars. And then here's another mystery machine. Can't get enough of these mystery machines. They're really cool. Here's kind of some autographs. And here's a Marrow of George Barris. The car grate, the custom grate. So now we're going to go inside the other parts of the museum here. And look at this. It's the world's largest limousine. Look how big this thing is. The world's largest limo. And I believe if you go to the other side of this limo, it has a helicopter pad on the back, believe it or not. Now, could you imagine this thing trying to take those sharp corners? Oh man, you would never make it. You would never make it with this car. It would almost have to be like a one of those Big Ben buses with the elastic in the middle. But here you go, there's a swimming pool and here's the helipad. Look at that, wow. And over here, these are all like mini cars and mini vehicles. They're like three-wheeler cars, electric cars. Really cool. I remember these electric cars right here from the 70s. These were supposed to be the future, but it never took off. I never really seen any driving around, so there's the little I believe these are German cars, the little tiny cars here. Look at these things, oh, they're really cool. They're like little matchbox cars. And the colors are just so cool on these. Look at that. It looks like Mr. Bean's car there. Yeah, you just get, yeah, that's like a BMW or something there. You get in through the very front there. Oh, look at it. Even Betty Boop has her own car. This is a really nice car, right-handed driver. Oh, looks really sporty there. This is a Messerschmitt car. Saw this like on Pickers. They were trying to get a Messerschmitt. Now, as you know, the Messerschmitt, they made the those Stukas in World War II for the Nazis. And then towards the end, they could only manufacture cars, I guess, and that's what they did to try to stay in business. So they made these Messerschmitt cars. And then I believe they went out of business after that. But this was their last hurrah. Were these little cars after making all those planes, those Stukas and ME-190s and all that. And then over here is a three-wheel car. There's just rows and rows and rows of little cars here, and then they're just stacked on top of the rack here. Ah, it's a little micro Honda. That's a Civic. That's one of Honda's first cars there. I remember seeing one of these at the showroom where I used to work. They had one in the showroom. That's a pretty cool car. Yeah, but look at all these cars. I mean, you just never see anything like this anymore. Maybe they'll make a comeback. I mean, they have three-wheel like motorcycles and stuff. They almost look like little mini cars. This is a Bugatti. That's probably the only one I can afford there. And back to the limo. Look at this thing. This is the inside of that limo. You can almost get claustrophobic inside there. It's like so dark in there and long. And over here is the Vespas. These are all the mopeds. All kinds of mopeds. Look at that. Almost like a rickshaw. There you are. Look at that. This is a huge collection. That's really a cool one there. Look at that. It's kind of neat. And this over here is cool too. And this car is supposed to be Kate Middleton's car. Her personal car. Look at that. That's her own Volkswagen there. Be interesting to see how they got it. But yeah, there you go. Kate Middleton's car. I remember a while back they auctioned off Princess Diana's car. She drove a Ford, I think it was a Ford Escort actually. So, just a little fact there. There's a Fiat's. Alright, so we're just kind of going through the museum here. There's lots to see. There's a bunch of motorcycles. Ferrari there. And over here, looks like they have the Batman portion of the museum. Every place just about has a Batmobile. Here's the Easy Rider. Oh, here you go. That's a cool limo there. Look at that. I probably would take this limo over the other one. There's Lightning McQueen car. Oh, look at that. They're almost, these are like doom buggies. These are the muscle trucks. And this is the luxury vehicles. Or no, this is the German vehicles. Sorry, my bad. These are all Volkswagens and BMWs, that type of thing. Mercedes. But look at these cars. I mean, these are just literally cars you've never ever seen before. And they've been around forever, you know. But yet you never see them. Look at these Volkswagens. They're really cool. Not much of a Volkswagen fan, but I like the older Volkswagens. They're always really neat looking. And the colors, too. There's more three-wheel cars. Just like the little ones we saw. Oh yeah, these are the French cars. They look like the... what are they called? Citroens or whatever. Yeah, those are the Citroens. So that's the French cars. We're in the French category here. Probably Renault's going to be in here too, of course. Alright. Let's see what else we can find here. What a great collection here. That orange car in the middle is really cool. There's a love bug. All the cool graphics on there. And now we're going to go ahead and tour the inside of the Batcave here. Alright, so we're greeted by the Riddler. Okay, so let's go ahead inside. So I always see really cool mementos like these lobby cards. I would love to own these. And here's the Michael Keaton Batmobile. It's really cool that you could actually see inside, because you go to a few other museums and they really, you can't see inside because of the tinted window. And over here is a really super cool Batmobile too. Here's the really cool fiberglass bat boat. I always love this boat. I'm not a huge boat fan, but this one I really like. And here, this is right here, this bat cycle. So this is an actual TV used bat cycle. Yes, this is what happened to the bat cycle. So it's in this very museum here. And then, of course, here's the 1966 Batmobile. But this is a replica. The original one, I believe, is on the East Coast somewhere. Northeast Coast. And again, if you know where the original Batmobile is, let me know in the comments. There's Michael Keaton's Batmobile. It's really cool to see all these vehicles under one roof. Actually, this is the original TV screen used one right here. You get this look at the like the hardware on there. It's, you know, pretty dated, so definitely looks like something from the 60s, all the like the grips and everything. But yep, there it is, the original Bat Cycle. These are really cool cars. Maybe when I hit the lottery someday, I'll buy myself a 1966 Batmobile. I'm sure they're not too good on gas, but who cares, right? Who cares? Just enjoy it. This car is way ahead of its time. This was always my favorite car. This one and the Michael Keaton one. Here we have Mel Gibson's car, Road Warrior. Cool car, and of course, you know the originals were destroyed in the movie, so there are no real cars in existence. And this is the Fast and Furious cars. And I was looking at this car really closely, this Grand National. This was used during the Fast and Furious filming. And don't worry, this wasn't an original Grand National. This was a modified Buick Regal to look like a Grand National, which they did a really good job. It's not a real Grand National. You could just look at the emblems. They're kind of like stickers. That's nice of them not to destroy a real Grand National, but they did a great job making it look like the real deal. There you go, the Fast and Furious collections. Yeah, this car fascinated me, the black car. I'm like, oh, did they really destroy a Grand National? But no, it wasn't an original. Here are some more Hollywood cars. The Great Race. These are pretty cool. They look like little rockets and stuff. Like steampunk looking vehicles. These are going to be all the Hollywood cars. So let's go inside. See all the Hollywood cars. And of course we're greeted by Marilyn Monroe. Now this statue here almost looks like the one they have outside the Wax Museum in Hollywood. And this is the Miami Vice car. Now these were kit cars used in the TV series. It wasn't a real Daytona. There's the Ghost Speed Racer car. That's really a cool car there. And we have Magnum PI's car, the 308 GTI Ferrari. Oh, the correction with the Marilyn Monroe statue. I meant to say Max Factor. They have a statue like that in front of the Max Factor Museum in Hollywood. And that's supposed to be from Dick Tracy, the purple car that Madonna drove in the movie. And this is a replica of James Dean's car that he crashed. It's a beautiful Porsche, though. Really nice car, but... And over here is from it's a Mini-Me. Look at Darth Vader's got his own Humvee there. It's Roger Moore's car in that TV series, The Saint. And this is a really cool car, the Monkeys. You really don't see too many of these at all. This is probably the only one I've ever seen in person, a Monkeys car. Like other museums, I haven't seen this car, so that's pretty cool to see that here, actually. It's from the, I think that's from Nighthawk or whatever, the TV series, like a knockoff of Knight Rider. And here's the A-Team van. And there's not too many of these vans around, I heard. There's maybe 3 of them or something, or 2 left. They're always jumping them in the TV show. You always have that scene where they're just always jumping the van. Must have went through a lot of vans on the A-Team. The only van I'll ever like is the A-Team van. I'm not a real van person, but this one I would drive, yes. Alright, over here is Grease Lightning car. Got that real cool paint job with the see-through hood. Alright. A lot of interesting cars in here. This is the Grease Lightning I just said. Pretty cool how they did the hood. That's really neat. I like that. What a cool touch. Here's the Fantasy Island Jeep. You always see this in the TV show when they would pick up the tourists, the visitors. What a great TV show. Alright, and this is the actual real Munsters coach. Yes, this is one of the originals. You could just tell, you could look at the hardware, like the engine, and it's definitely dated. It's from the 60s. You know, it's just old hardware. This car is definitely original. This is one of the original cars, and I saw the other original one at one of my car show videos like a year or two back. But yes, just look at this car. It's totally dated. There's actually a lot. They remade a lot of these cars, but this one's definitely real. It's the real deal. Really cool to see this in person because I'm a big fan of the Munsters. There's the Dragula car. Here's the car from Inspector Gadget movie. Now this car, I believe, used to be at the Volvo Museum and is now at the Desert Museum. And of course, Inspector Gadget was played by the guy who played Ferris Bueller. There's the Ghostbusters car. I like how they have it lit up inside so you can see everything. What a nice car. One of my favorite cars. And nothing beats the old Cadillac. And here's Knight Rider. Now this is the original convertible Knight Rider car. I think this is from like one of the last seasons. This one, Knight Rider went to Chicago and he got a new facelift. He turned into a convertible. That's what I remember from this car. It was turned into a convertible. And over here is from the Knight Rider TV movie. And this is an actual car from the TV movie. This is the one that went underwater, I guess. But you can see the little propeller on the back. But it's an actual car used. So that's really cool to see this because I haven't seen any other ones like this car. Other than this one from the TV movie, rather. Some facts about the car. 2000, the boat car rather. And here's the regular Knight Rider. And it looks like one little LED's lit up, so I don't know what's going on with the battery or something with the car. It's really cool to see all these cars. Yep, there you go. The dashboard's lit up at least, but not fully, just the just the miles per hour portion of it. Oh, some cool British TV stuff here, like Mr. Bean and Doctor Who. Bean's car. This is Indiana Jones movie used vehicles. Shanghai Nights. Over here is more of those crazy cars, like in the front there, like Marilyn Monroe. Michael Jackson's Soul Train car. And here's one of the Love Bugs. I believe these are original. Starsky and Hutch car. It's supposed to be RoboCop. Newer movie, rather. It just kind of looks like the cars of today, you know. And here's the original RoboCop. Ford Taurus. It's supposed to be a futuristic car. And here's Back to the Future. You always see a lot of these cars in the museums. But they're really cool to see. Wouldn't mind having one, actually. I love the DeLoreans. There you go, the flux capacitor. It's a really cool car. It just looks really good the way it is with all the stuff on there. Or with or without, rather. And over here is Elvis.
And I can see your future. Don't be nothing but a hound dog. Get on over here.
Alright, so we'll just keep going. Now we're going through the London section here. These are all the Rolls Royces. So supposedly this is what the Queen would be driven in. These are all the English cars, of course. Yeah, Prince Charles, well, King Charles now, and Princess Diana. It's all the cars you would see in the UK. There's John Lennon. And of course, early on we saw Kate Middleton's car. So, there's some more cars from the UK. Taxi. 50s cars. Yep, I'm going to try to cover the whole museum here. Most of it, at least. Cadillacs. This is one of the first cars Elvis bought when he hit it big time. He bought a Cadillac. And he bought one for his mother, too. He bought her a pink Cadillac. Like this one. That's Trump. Trump's limo there. Look at that, 1989. It's supposed to be Donald Trump's car. So he's got the gold on there. Alright. And just kind of look through here. All the cars of yesteryear. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of walk through here. So I'm going to quit narrating. So enjoy the car museum. And again, there's lots to see at the museum here, so enjoy the video. videos like this one. So again, thank you very much, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you soon.